A single Pantsir S-1 can cost well over $10 million. That makes every loss expensive. But replacing the system is only part of the challenge. Finding another crew and another position to protect can be even harder.
Огонь по команде.
Russian commanders cannot simply place a Pantsir beside every important facility. The country is too large, and the number of locations requiring protection is too great. As a result, difficult choices must constantly be made. Some locations receive extensive protection, others receive far less, and Ukraine has repeatedly searched for those differences. The problem becomes even more significant when viewed on a larger scale. A modern air defense network is not built around a single vehicle. It requires radars, launchers, command systems, crews, maintenance teams, and a constant supply of interceptors. Every time one of these assets is damaged or destroyed, the network becomes slightly weaker. One loss may not matter. Several losses can begin creating opportunities. This is exactly what Ukraine has attempted to achieve throughout the war. Not necessarily by destroying every system it encounters, but by gradually increasing the pressure on the entire network. According to Ukrainian claims, dozens of Russian air defense systems and radars have been damaged or destroyed during the conflict. Even if only a portion of those claims are accurate, the effect can still be significant. Air defense assets are among the most valuable equipment on the battlefield. Replacing a tank is difficult. Replacing a sophisticated air defense system can be even more challenging. Production takes time, crews require training, and demand often exceeds supply. For Russian commanders, every loss creates another question. Should the replacement be sent to protect Crimea? Should it defend a military airfield? Or should it remain near another strategic location considered vulnerable? Ukraine understands this dilemma. Every successful strike forces Russia to reconsider how its defenses are distributed, and every redistribution creates the possibility of a new gap appearing somewhere else. This is why the contest is no longer simply about missiles and drones. It is increasingly becoming a contest of resources, a contest of priorities, and a contest of who can force the other side into the most difficult decisions. Ukraine understands that destroying an air defense system is often worth far more than the vehicle itself. Every launcher removed from the battlefield reduces Russia's ability to protect the locations behind it. And after years of war, those losses have begun to accumulate. According to Ukrainian estimates, Russia has lost more than 1,500 air defense systems since the start of the invasion. This means that Russia has reportedly lost more than 10 air defense systems for every high-value Ukrainian aircraft destroyed during the war. That is a costly exchange rate in a conflict increasingly dominated by drones and long-range strikes. To put that into perspective, 2 Pantsir S-1 air defense systems can cost as much as a Ukrainian fighter jet, such as the F-16, many of which have been donated to Ukraine by its Western partners. The systems themselves are expensive, but operating them can be just as costly. Each interceptor missile can cost anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000, meaning that even successful interceptions come at a significant financial cost. And if we compare it to the crown jewel of Russian air defense, the S-400, the cost of the system itself is estimated to range from hundreds of millions to well over $1 billion when the ammunition is fully loaded. Despite its reputation in Russian military circles as one of the world's most advanced air defense systems, the S-400 has repeatedly fallen victim to Ukrainian strikes, with some attacks triggering massive explosions that destroyed the system entirely. The primary objective extends far beyond destroying expensive anti-aircraft assets. The true strategic goal is to punch critical holes through Russia's layered defensive network. Eliminating these air defenses and radar systems clears the skies, allowing long-range drones to penetrate much deeper behind enemy lines. This systematic approach has defined recent tactical evolution throughout the conflict. Forces first isolate and neutralize the surface-to-air systems guarding a specific sector. Once these shields drop, heavy strike packages advance to obliterate high-value assets previously mapped by intelligence and reconnaissance. The operation does not conclude when the weapons impact the target. True success is achieved only when an enemy asset is permanently erased from the battlefield, structurally weakening the long-term war effort. Russia's long-term war effort is facing growing pressure from relentless Ukrainian aerial strikes carried out by drones, fighter aircraft, and long-range precision weapons. Russian air defenses continue to pose a serious threat, but years of war have exposed weaknesses ranging from maintenance and manpower issues to vulnerabilities that Ukrainian forces have repeatedly exploited, as demonstrated by numerous captured battlefield recordings. Whether Russia can continue defending an ever-growing number of targets remains to be seen, but one thing is already clear: the battle for control of the skies is over, and Ukraine will continue destroying equipment from the air for as long as the war continues. The bottleneck for Russia is not just losing the hardware, but the impossible math of replacing it. Modern air defense systems and advanced radar complexes rely heavily on sophisticated microelectronics and specialized components, technologies tightly restricted by sweeping Western sanctions. Each successful strike creates a permanent blind spot that cannot easily be patched by a defense industry struggling with choked, gray market supply chains. This technological starvation leaves Russia's domestic industrial heartland completely defenseless. As the air defense network thins out, Ukrainian long-range strike packages gain unfettered access to the factories, assembly lines, and economic engines keeping the invasion alive. By choking out the air defenses first, Ukraine ensures that subsequent strikes don't just damage military units, but permanently cripple the very infrastructure required to sustain a modern war effort. With the strategic umbrella dismantled, the tactical reality on the front lines shifts dramatically. Air defense is not a series of isolated outposts. It is an interconnected web. When high-tier systems like the S-400 are pulled back to protect remaining high-value targets deep inside Russia, the front lines are left completely exposed. This triggers a catastrophic chain reaction. Russian ground forces are forced to operate without reliable cover, turning advanced armored columns and command nodes into sitting ducks for Ukrainian drones and precision artillery. By systematically hunting down Russia's radars and missile launchers, Ukraine isn't just winning a battle of attrition, they are shifting the entire geometry of the airspace, transforming what was once a contested sky into a deadly, one-sided hunting ground. Ultimately, what we are witnessing is the permanent degradation of Russian military power. Air defense was the foundational pillar of Russia's entire doctrine, the shield that allowed its mass artillery and heavy armor to operate. Without it, the rest of the war machine will quickly fall apart.